Boys and girls, bacon mashed potato bombs. What's up guys, Xman Co here today, and today we're making beautiful bacon mashed potato bombs. You guys are gonna love it. Let's do this. Let me introduce you guys to all our ingredients. As always, it will be listed in the description below. We're starting off with some hot water, salt and pepper, barbecue spice and egg, mozzarella cheese, some bacon strips, potatoes. We're going to use about 5 potatoes today, and then some crumbs. You can use whatever works for you, and oil. Don't use the most expensive oil, guys. We just want to fry some food in that, basically bacon bombs. Now let's move on to the next step. We're going to start off with the potatoes. So basically you want to remove the skin. Sometimes we don't even do that, but we're going to do that today, and if there's some skin left, it's not the end of the world. Moving over to cutting the potatoes, you want to make sure that the pieces that you cut on the potatoes are more or less the same size. And the reason for cutting them is to make sure when we boil it in the water that it boils and cooks through very quickly. We started a fire, and guys, the fire is ready now. So now we're going to move over with our cast iron pot. That's what we're using today. We're going to add some hot water. You don't have to add hot water, but the water, if it's warm, it's going to save you some time. So let's get all these potatoes into this beautiful cast iron and get this show on the road. You want to boil the potatoes for about 15 to 20 minutes. We've cut these quite small, so 15 minutes should be perfect. Once the color changes, you want to just test it. We're testing it with a knife today, and you can see the knife penetrates the potato very easily. We're also cutting it in half. Look at the steam, look at that. This is perfect, this is what we're looking for. Now let's move over to mashing these potatoes. Right guys, time to mash these potatoes. It's still warm. You can do it when it's cold, but we like doing it now and then. Put it to the side, make sure it cools down. The next ingredients we're going to add to this needs the potatoes to be nice and cool. Right guys, now that the mashed potato has rested for about an hour, it's time to add a few ingredients. We're going to start off with 1 egg. There we go. And then also we want to spice it a little bit. We've got some barbecue spice here. We're just going to throw it all over that. Some salt and pepper. Very straightforward guys. We just want to make sure that all these ingredients are nicely blended together, and then it's time for the next step. Guys, we're making 8 bacon mashed potato bombs. So we're going to take 8 balls of the mashed potato. You can decide how big you have to go or how small. Basically we want to make a bomb like that, about that size, slightly bigger. So we're going to roll out 8 of these. Right guys, next piece of the puzzle, some cheese. We're using mozzarella cheese, so we're just going to cut it into 4 pieces. Try and keep them more or less the same. Right, we're going for biggish chunks, so we're going to go for about that, and then the same over here. The excess pieces, don't throw it away, we're going to use it in other dishes. Next, it's time to build these bad boys. You're going to start off just by flattening these balls. Take a piece of cheese, and guys, ideally you just want to make a beautiful ball. If you need to add a little bit of mashed potato, you can do that. You want to make sure that's more or less even around the edges. Next, we're going to roll it into our crispy crumbs that we've got here. You want to make sure that's nicely covered before adding the bacon. You want to take your piece of bacon, halfway through start twisting it, and then just allow it to nicely cover as much as you can. To keep it intact, we're going to use a toothpick. We're using a cast iron pot here today. You want to put it on medium heat and then add some oil. We're going to use about 1.5 liters of oil. You want to almost have these balls be covered in oil while it's cooking. Next, we're going to heat it up to about 180 degrees Celsius. Then it's time for these bacon mashed potato balls. In with the bacon bombs. Now guys, you just want to make sure that it's nice and golden brown all over. So we're going to add about 2 or 3, as long as we don't add too many and drop the heat of the oil too much. Once we're happy that it's nice and golden brown, about 2-3 minutes in the cook, then we're going to remove it and then just put it on a paper towel to make sure the excess fat and oil gets removed. Boys and girls, bacon mashed potato bombs. Let's have a look at this. Just look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. I think this is going to be beautiful. Before we eat it, just make sure you remove the toothpick, and then I'm going to cut it in half. Let's see what we have. Look at that. Guys, beautiful. Look at the cheese there. It's time to taste it. Wow. Boys and girls, this is absolutely divine. You could leave it a little bit longer so the cheese melts a bit more, but the cheese is melted and it tastes out of this world. I love the salt, the pepper, the barbecue spice, I can taste that. That coating really makes up for everything else. Why does it have to make up? It's brilliant. Boys and girls, you know the story. If you like what you're doing, like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications so you get notified as soon as we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. We cannot do it without you. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, have a look at this. Try. There you go.
Oh, yum.
Co loves it, you're going to love it. It's nice, eh?